the question right after the game about winning records and all that. 21 points or something. But at the same time, I think everybody we've played with a winning record is in the top 25. We have played against some of the best defenses, but every game is different. You got to score more points to win the game, and that's the bottom line. We didn't score enough Saturday to win the game, and we are going to keep striving to do that. I feel like we will.
Let's skirt the real question.
Played some good defenses, Brett.
Well, isn't that what happens when you play good defenses? But that ain't what the guy asked. The guy asked, why do you only score an average of 21 points and struggle against the top teams? The true answer is I ain't no good. I mean, I can't figure it out.
Well, the problem is if you're playing in the SEC West, you're going to play a lot of top 25 teams every single year. So if that's going to be a problem.
I can go ahead and list you 4 every year.
If that's going to be a big problem moving forward.
So we figured something out here. How about that? I said he's an 8-4 coach, right? There's about 4 on your schedule every year. It's going to be like that. We don't perform well against those teams, do we? So right out of the gate, you 8-4. And you're only working down from there. If you have a blunder, you're 7-5. Yeah. If you have another blunder, you're 6-6. So it's just the obvious things that he decides he wants to skirt. He knows it. He knows everybody else knows it too. That's why the guy asked the question. And his answer was some beat around the bush jargon that didn't answer the question, because he knows that everybody knows that he can't get it done against those teams on a regular basis. He's got a losing record against all of them.
What gives you confidence in the season, in this season to close the season strong? What gives you confidence in the offense to close the season? That's the question. Well, you look at that fourth quarter. That gives you something to build on.
Does he think that's going to carry over?
At the same,
does he think we have all of a sudden figured it out in the fourth quarter against Georgia, and that's how we're going to look for the next 8 quarters? We probably will against Samford, but does he think those next 4 after that against Alabama are going to be like that fourth quarter? We're going to put 14 up a quarter. We're going to put 14 points up in every single quarter.
I guess he thinks we can. Like I've said, we've got a couple of opportunities and we didn't capitalize on. The other night, the week before, we talked about scoring 20 points and having 500 yards of offense. We've got to put more points on the board. So I'm encouraged that we are going to do that moving forward, and we've been close. We've just got to do it.
It's been playing horseshoes, hand grenades, cornhole. I mean,
close.
Close doesn't get you anything on the scoreboard. Just narrowly shanking a field goal doesn't put any points on the board.
No. Carlson, you think, is he ever going to figure it out?
Has he missed his last 4? I think he's missed his last 4.
Did he miss all 3? I mean, I know he missed 3 the week before. But
Ole Miss.
Didn't he make 1?
I don't know.
I can't remember. Yeah, he had to have made 1. We scored 20 points.
Yeah, I thought
so he had to make 2 somewhere in there. I don't know.
Ever since he missed that extra point after he had the streak, he's been the same since.
This is true. That's true. That may have shattered his confidence. The fourth quarter offense wasn't your typical style, was it? Whatever it takes to be successful, and we were pretty successful in that fourth quarter. Every team and every offense is a little bit different, so we'll do whatever we have to do.
He is like the first 3 quarters didn't even exist.
Nah.
Nothing happened.
We were pretty successful in that fourth quarter.
I mean,
so why not go back to it and use it? He says every game is different. We'll do whatever we have to do to win. And yet we see kind of the same game plans. On playing with urgency in the 2-minute style offense, is it possible to play that way for 4 quarters? So like I said, we've had some success doing some things, and there are some things that we can carry over. Bottom line is getting that first down. That first down, that's the one. It's as simple as that. You get
Does this
the
guy
first
give you confidence
down,
he's gonna beat
and
anybody
you
worth
get the
a darn?
momentum and play
Hearing
fast.
this. Does this give you confidence
No.
that he's going to beat anybody worth a darn?
No.
I mean, do you think his coaches sit in a meeting and listen to this and go, man, well, what's going on? I mean, what are we doing in here? Patrick said he was 2 of 5 against Ole Miss.
Yeah.
I blacked out.
He missed 5? No, he was 2 of 5.
2 of 5.
Okay.
I
2 and 3.
blacked out
Yeah.
from lack of interest.
Yeah.
In that game. So
That was a stinker. There's just no other way to say
that's
it.
one of the worst environments, games, everything.
We are up against another break here on the Auburn Blitz, but we will return with one final segment on this Wednesday right after these important messages.
Find everything you need for the perfect outdoor living space at Russell Do-It Center, like the Fire Rock Outdoor Conventional Fireplace, smartly designed masonry systems that are easy to install and are less than half the cost of a scratch-built brick and mortar fireplace. Weber Grills, the best outdoor gas, electric, and charcoal grills, which always come pre-assembled. Yeti Coolers, premium coolers and accessories that are the ultimate in design, performance, and durability. Russell Do-It Center, experience and knowledge from the pros.
The interstate is backed up this morning due to an accident.
So you don't like sitting still on the interstate? Get the free Algo traffic app. With Algo, you'll have the information you need to avoid problems on your route, to work, to home, to the beach. Traffic backups, wrecks, lane closures, all with current info and live traffic camera feeds. Know before you go with Algo Traffic, ALGO Traffic from the Alabama Department of Transportation. Get it today and arrive on time.
Lex Wedgeworth has been the most trusted pest control for generations, and now with EnviroCare, you can expect the same high standards for all your pest control needs. EnviroCare's exclusive Centricon termite colony elimination system provides the industry standard to protect your home or business. EnviroCare's Centricon system protects your home year-round. Call the professionals at EnviroCare throughout East Central Alabama for a free estimate. Nobody cares like EnviroCare, the next generation of full pest control for your home or business.
WOTM, your new home for high school sports in Alabama. The road to Jordan-Hare goes through WOTM every Friday night with live playoff coverage. Tune in to WOTM this Friday for the Class 7A South semifinal. Auburn traveling to Phoenix City to take on the defending state champion Central Red Devils. The broadcast will also feature live in-game highlights and updates from the 7A North semifinal featuring the Hoover Bucks and the Thompson Warriors. Stay with WOTM December 4th through 6th for exclusive TV coverage of the Super 7 live from Jordan-Hare.
Growing your business isn't just one thing, it's a million little things. Should you lease, rent, or own? How fast can you get that part? Does it fit the budget? That's what your local cat dealer is here for. With expert advice, flexible financing, and industry-leading equipment, you can get the job done, day after day. Visit ThompsonCat.com, your compact equipment provider.
Hey Realtors, do you know about LMG Ad Agency? We build your brand and help sell your properties or a unique lifestyle so you can focus on your clients. We focus on professional photos, videos, aerial photography and videography, and commercial real estate. We'd love to tell your story. Contact us today at 256-392-4250 or visit our website at lmgadagency.com.
Mortgage Pro is the new standard for mortgage loans. While other banks are taking 45 to 60 days to close a loan, Mortgage Pro is making it happen in less than 15 days. Your mortgage loan goes from start to finish in less than 15 days. Mortgage Pro is able to make this happen by having the most advanced technology and a highly trained staff with over 98 years combined experience. If you're looking to buy a home or refinance your current mortgage, call Mortgage Pro and let our team go to work for you.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Brett taking you up to 1 o'clock here. Gus Malzahn literally wrote the book on the hurry up, no huddle, but no longer uses it. That question was brought up. He says, look, every situation is different.
What a scam. What a scam.
Has there been a recent game that they have been able to run a 2-minute offense the entire game? Gus said no, not recently. So, and that's how the press conference ended. But we've been talking during the break, and we've come to the conclusion that Auburn has 7 wins.
I just sat back in my chair and just went back through. Are we worthy of a 15th ranking?
Obviously, the committee respects Auburn. For
close losses.
Because of the defense.
Because of close losses.
Yeah.
Because your wins are against Tulane, Kent State, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Arkansas, and the one win that's worth a darn is Oregon.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
But they haven't gotten blown out by.
Did I say Texas A&M?
I think
I may have left them out. I mean, that was at the time I thought was a big win on the road over there, which it still would be the second biggest win on our schedule. So it's got to count for something. If you wanted to rank Auburn's wins, I would go Oregon, Texas A&M, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, probably Tulane.
I don't know. I might put Tulane above Mississippi.
And then, go with, Arkansas is dead last on everybody's list.
Kent State's a better win than Arkansas right now.
It is. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. Everybody on the schedule is worth a darn you ain't beat. Yeah. You've lost to them. Oh, but we were close. We were close. You getting credit for that? If we could get half a credit, if we put 4 close losses together, we'd have 2 wins.
11-point loss to Florida.
You just get half credit.
3-point loss to LSU, 7-point loss to Georgia.
It all looks the same in the record, L.
Yeah. And let's be honest. That Georgia game was a blowout for much of the game. So it kind of is what it is. LSU, Ohio State, Clemson, and Georgia remained the top 4 teams. Alabama and Oregon outside. Oklahoma gets hardly any credit for beating Baylor, the undefeated team in the Big 12.
They don't deserve any. They were getting their brains beat out.
They
had
certainly
to come
were.
back and win. Here's the true question, Andy. Who's going to take Georgia's place at number 4 when they get beat in the SEC championship game? Because LSU ain't losing, Ohio State ain't losing, and Clemson ain't losing. So who's going to take Georgia's place when they lose in the SEC championship game? Let's just fast forward. Is it going to be Alabama or is it going to be Oregon? Which one are they going to take?
Well, clearly, if Alabama loses to Auburn, it won't be Alabama.
I'm saying if they went out.
I think it will be the winner if it's a one-loss matchup of Oregon and Utah.
So you just think Alabama's out of it, period, whether they win or not. They brought up yesterday, Oregon, Auburn's the common opponent with Oregon and Alabama. And if Alabama were to somehow come in there and win by 17, 21 points, and Oregon lost to this Auburn team, how can you not look at that?
Well, like you said, there's a lot of difference between the first game and the last game of the year.
There is.
So, I think Oregon's gotten better. I think they're playing better. And I think they're a different team now than they were then. But if Alabama does come in with a backup quarterback and shreds Auburn,
But if Alabama's only loss is to LSU and they're undefeated and they're number 1.
If you don't win your division, though.
They've already done it. They've already won a national championship not winning their division.
I go back to.
But they're sitting right there with an 11-1 record if they end up doing that.
I would think it would be the Pac-12 champion, but I could be wrong.
Pac-12 ain't even been in.
So you say, and you think Alabama gets in?
I think they get in.
Okay.
If they beat Auburn, and if they beat them, 14.
What if they beat them 12? What if they beat them 13-10?
It's not. Then they probably won't, because it'll be ugly, and it'll show that Tua's absence is a massive impact on the team, and they're not going to take a lame team into the playoffs. They would much rather have a Justin Herbert full strength, full-strength Oregon team that just won a championship at that point. But if Alabama's got to win, but they got to win convincingly to have a chance to get up there. But their resume would still be impressive.
You think Oklahoma's got any shot whatsoever?
No, they don't deserve a shot.
Don't deserve a shot.
They just are. They don't play defense.
No,
I mean, they just don't. I mean, they got to play Baylor again. I'm not sure they'll pull it out this time. So I think they're too far down. I think you got Oregon and Alabama there that's going to be jockeying for that fourth spot.
Well, how about some happier thoughts? On this day, 1993, Patrick Nix came off the bench to throw a touchdown pass to Frank Sanders, defeat Alabama 22-14 on a game only seen on radio.
Well, this game was early, wasn't it? On this day?
Yeah, it really was.
What in the
2004 early. Well, Thanksgiving probably early that year. But 2004, undefeated Auburn. An undefeated Auburn went in and beat a 6-4 Alabama team and was down 6-0 at the half, if I remember.
I remember.
And won 21-13.
All I did was sit there and think, this is about how it goes.
How in the world
you've
are we not
dominating, and you are playing literally in slop up there. It raining and I remember, I'll never forget, Alabama sprinting off the field up 6-0. They were excited, sprinting off the field, up 6-0. And I said, "This is awful. This is how you're going to end your season." In 04.
It was terrible. Birthdays today: Kennesaw Mountain Landis, first commissioner of Major League Baseball, born on this day, 1866. Died in 1944. Mark Gastineau, you remember, defensive end from the Jets. 19, born on this day, 1950. Joey Galloway, wide receiver now, ESPN host, 1971, born on this day. J.D. Drew, played for the Braves for a while. Was thought maybe he was going to be like the next Mickey Mouse.
I know it.
And just never, I mean, had all the talent in the world, just never.
He was outstanding at Florida State.
He was out. He was had a good Major League career, just not a great Major League career. Mm-hmm. And Carlos Boozer from Duke, two-time NBA All-Star. I didn't realize that.
Oh, Booze.
Is he still playing?
I'm not sure he is.
Born on this day, 1981.
He played a long time, though. Had a long career in the NBA.
So there you go. There's your birthdays today. And there was one more Iron Bowl, but I didn't want to bring it up. 1999.
Good Lord. Thank you for not bringing it up.
That's the first loss in Jordan-Hare Stadium.
Yeah, I know it. Great.
Thanks, Tommy. That's going to wrap it up for us on the Auburn Blitz.
Somebody had to be first.
We'll be with you tomorrow, same time, same channel. For Brett Pritchard, I'm Andy Graham. So long for now, everybody. We'll talk again soon.